And KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Well, in the news today, with most areas affected by the recent PSPS re-energized, state lawmakers have begun to weigh in with two new laws being floated in Sacramento. SB 378, co-authored by Republican Assemblyman Jordan Cunningham and Democratic Senator Scott Wiener, would mandate that PG&E shareholders reimburse local small business owners and families for costs associated with the energy company's shutoffs. Cunningham, who represents San Luis Obispo, said for too long utilities have had little incentive to fire harden their vulnerable infrastructure, and now the solution is to shut off power. Power shutoffs hurt ordinary people and small business. It's only fair that the utilities' shareholders be responsible for any losses incurred by shutting off the power. Another bill, authored by a pair of Republicans, Senator Jim Nielsen and Assemblyman James Gallagher, call for pausing renewable power mandates in California so that utilities can use the extra money to harden infrastructure. The Golden State's legislators are on recess until after the first of the year, so we'll have to wait for any legislation.
County Animal Service officials have released two dogs involved in a recent fatal attack. Yesterday, Animal Service Manager Evan Jacobs shared the two canines that were involved in the October 14th mauling of two mini horses in Valley Springs were returned to their owner and taken back to Stockton. Now, following the incident, 45-year-old Raymond Carringer left the area with the dogs and was arrested October 17th with help from Stockton police. The two animals were then confiscated and transported back to Calaveras County to the custody of Calaveras Animal Services. Now, Jacobs said, quote, "This is the first incident in Calaveras County involving either of these dogs, and as a result, the legal standard to file a potentially dangerous dog petition under state law has not been met." Now, to meet the criteria, the dogs would have to have initiated an unprovoked attack on two separate occasions in a 36-month period. To be considered potentially dangerous, the dog would have had to twice engage in behavior requiring a person to take defensive action, preventing bodily injury, or twice cause the death or injury of a domestic animal. Jacobs added his office is aware of social media postings regarding other alleged incidents involving the two dogs, and after investigating them fully, found the reports either inaccurate or could not be substantiated.
And the Amador School District returned after losing 6 full days of class, and functions such as parent-teacher conference, field trips, rallies, and breakfast for the big game between Amador and Argonaut, and even Board of Trustees were forced to cancel or reschedule school, and labor leaders continue to search for the best course of action between the loss of learning for students and missed workdays for their staff. Well, the Board of Trustees will meet today to discuss these issues at 3 o'clock. The meeting will be held in Conference Room C of the Amador County Administration Center, and it is open to the public.
And PG&E warning residents of Amador and Calaveras of scammers claiming to be with the utility. According to spokesperson Brandy Merlot, any PG&E customer receiving calls from someone claiming to represent PG&E and requesting personal info, payment on past due balances, or trying to sell a product or service should hang up the phone. Now, in light of the recent PSPS, many customers may be late with payments and fear the company may shut them off. Well, Merlot says be aware that scammers can disguise their true phone numbers or simply claim to be from PG&E's billing department requesting payment. According to Merlot, PG&E takes security very serious and will actively work with law enforcement to help stop any scam victimizing customers. Now, anybody who received such a call can call and report it immediately by calling PG&E at 1-800-PGE-5000.
And that, my friends, is a look at local news on a Gold Country Friday morning. We've got Argonaut and Amador tonight from Dan Barnett Field, and on the KVGC Sports Facebook page, Mike and Adam will be at Frank Meyer Field to bring you the Calaveras and Bret Hart game. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, visit our website at kvgcradio.com.